Okay guys, here for you for the part 4, the last part of Legacy of Bumblebees. So for part 4, the last one, we have animated Bumblebee. Just give you a good view of him. And then of course there's the bottom. His head, his arms, and stinger, body. So, this is animated Bumblebee. Quite relevant to the show. He has the little, light on his car because he scanned one of the police officer's cars. I can't remember his name, and that's just one he come up with. All I know is the officer's car. Officer would always say, "This is why I hate robots." His name's just not popping up into my head. Anyways, like he did once, or I think twice in the show, he had rocket boosters. They weren't exactly, this color. They were Bumblebee's colored, funny fact. But yeah. Actually, I'm gonna leave those off. So here's his car mode. Good detail. It does kind of look like a car. You can probably see. You can see that on my screen. You can. There's like body parts there through his see-through windows. And on the corner there, we have a silver Autobot sign. I don't think you guys can even see that. I just made it worse. I don't know. All I know is that's an Autobot sign right there. And yeah, that's his car. So, size comparison with the only other two animated figures I have. Special guest star Soundwave. And my most favorite Transformer there. The best Transformer there is. Jazz. Yep, he just rocks their world. And as a bonus, Laserbeak in guitar form. So as you can see, it's kind of like, size comparison. Small, medium, large. Autobot, Decepticon. I hope to get more animated figures, though. Anyways, so, yep. Soundwave does outside his Bumblebee, but Bumblebee does outside Jazz. So let's get to transforming him. First thing, you're just gonna want to pull that down like that, and flip out his mentally retarded feet. Crap. Next, you're gonna want to tug that out so they're out of place, so it's just easier. Then you're gonna want to somehow grab those doors and open them up like that, just like I did right now. Open them up like that and move them out of the way as best as you can, because you're about to turn this. Next thing, take this, flip it up like that, and then you grab this part and rotate. And not this. You have to grab the wheels. This has to stay right here. So you're grabbing the wheels, not the doors and the stinger and the rest of his body. So, this is what you're grabbing. You're going to bring it down around halfway, and then you're going to turn it around like that. And then you're going to want to separate the arms, and then continue bringing it down until you have him fully, robotized. Then, just to get these out of the way, fold them up nice and neat, and then like that. And then you're going to want to roughly split that apart. See, there's this really big hole that separates it all. And then you have to be really careful of this, because I know mine, it snapped off. It's on a ball joint though, but it springs up like that. Like that. And then you have the ability to turn this all around. Like that. Okay, so it's firmly there, and he has the ability to use leg movement. And same with this one. See, mine, the second I did it, was like, it fell off. It's turned around, it's on a ball joint. I guess that's probably why. Fix Bumblebee up, so he's not standing like a mental retard. Turn these down, keep them like that. Okay. Bend his arms. Do the exact same to the other side. Like so. Stick your finger in there. Push out his hands and push in the stingers. Same with this one. Pull out his yellow hands. And then get everything all straightened up and push his head up. And then we have Bumblebee in transform mode. So I'll just give you a view. For some strange reason, I kind of like how his back view looks. I don't know why. So, as you can see, his Autobot sign is still there, but it's been replaced with this big silver one on his chest. See? Silver. Alright, and then, he does have a light piping in his eyes. Blue thing. His eyes, so you guys can probably see that. Good detail put in here. One thing I don't like is how thin this is. Another thing is I don't really get his feet. You know, I don't like the feet. They look kind of retarded to me. Weapon size. Flip in his hands. But you don't have to flip in his hands because they're too hard to get out. You can flip out his stingers, and now he has. Zzz, zzz. Fun fact that I thought I'd show you guys. This is just speaking from my perspective. I think the idea that they got for these stingers came from a movie Bumblebee's blade. See? I don't know. Maybe that's where they got the idea to give him stingers from his blade. From a movie Bumblebee's blade. Throw that away. And then, of course, you can push these stingers together. My phone just rang. Someone's calling my house. And then stick them together like so. So now he has, you know, the zapper. Zzz. I guess you could fold in the hands so they don't block it. There we go. So that's Bumblebee. Alright, and then of course you can take his little rocket thingies, his little itty bitty rockets, and mount them back on. That I did see once in the show when he first got them. He did use them to fly to save the whole planet and whatnot. So, Bumblebee. Now we'll give him a size comparison. Like I said, it's the only other two animated figures that I actually do have. So we have Soundwave. I am Soundwave. And of course, the coolest robot ever to hit the Earth. Jazz. So they're actually roughly almost about the same size. Jazz is much taller now. Bumblebee did beat him before. Now it's kind of the opposite way, eh? Before in car mode, biggest, medium, small. Now in robot form, small, medium, big. Biggest, medium, small. Let's team up on him. Okay. So that does now conclude my Legacy of Bumblebees review. All 3 Bumblebees, Walmart exclusives, done. So now we'll be returning back to Cybertron, so after this, the next review you do see will be a Cybertron review. So guys, keep on subscribing to me. I love you all. Bye.